The Po' Boy Pundits podcast is brought to you by What Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. Pulpery Media presents Po' Boy Pundits with your hosts, Brock and Ben. This is where we discuss the political headlines that grab our attention and all those little jerks that infuriate us.
This is 3 weeks a month, 3 weeks in a row. We've been talking about his cabinet appointments.
Yeah.
Again, he's not elected. They still need to go through this confirmation process, but he's got to be trolling everyone right now. Kash Patel.
That one is worrying. Very worrying.
On multiple levels.
Because it's, usually you put, a lawyer or someone with law enforcement experience.
Right. He has none of that.
Or bureaucratic management experience in charge of the FBI. And this is like a dude who is openly
supported.
Well, not even that, but like the last Trump administration, he was on like podcasts being like, make me the CIA director.
He was talking about literally rounding people up.
Yeah.
I don't know if he used enemy of the state, but he might as well have.
Yeah. Well, and of course the ultimate irony of...
I'm paraphrasing, but yeah, he said something about the media too. Yeah. Go ahead.
But like, Trump's GOP with somebody like, Kash Patel, like, they rail against people doing DEI hires.
Right.
But what do you think Kash Patel is?
A DEI.
Right. They need brown people in the administration.
He's the only one at this point?
I believe so. Unless they're going to tap Ben Carson again for something meaningless. But
you're still at the kids' table, but I need your color.
Which, it makes sense because, even though Marco Rubio is, of Cuban heritage, I don't think he's enough to calm down like the people being like...
He's a white guy.
Yeah. And...
full offense to you, Marco Rubio. Full offense.
Which would make also sense why if they get Hegseth to step down, that you would get Ted Cruz. So then it's like, look, we have another Latin American.
What was the one Ron DeSantis' name was out there for?
Oh, no, that was for, Secretary of Defense, right? If Hegseth...
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy is terrible.
Again, something that he's not qualified for.
No.
I mean, he's mismanaged Florida terribly. Like, what do you think he's going to do with our military?
He's going to arm them and tell them to go to the southern border, or he will give the okay to allow people to round up, for them to round up people.
Yeah.
Like that. That's what it's okay to do that.
Yeah. So, how long would it take for people from Honduras to be like, you know what, I'm going back home?
Right. And that's the plan, right? But still,
it's not much of a hassle. With the gangs.
Would you look at that? Or just do the old Irish goodbye, right?
Yeah. I guess that's the idea, right? Is to make it so terrible that
no one wants to come here. People are fleeing.
But then that's the...
Will he let us out? Can we leave?
That's to be seen. That's why... That's my worry about it is if we wait too long...
Right.
And then all of a sudden it's like, no, you can't.
Okay. Now what?
Yeah.
Or like, what do you want me to do?
We'll have to claim some Central American heritage, and then they'll be like, okay, you're free to go.
Yeah, because if I tell them like I'm Italian heritage, they'll be like, aren't you on our side?
Yeah, but but then that might be when it comes in handy of going like, but I was raised Catholic.
Hey, Catholic school.
Yeah. Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Devout. Look at my mom. You should have met my Nana. Yeah. Trust me.
I really like Notre Dame. Okay, get the fuck out of here.
Just go.
Yeah. But, again, right now, it's
I mean, they're going
we are being like hypothetical about it, but it's
no. Stephen Miller is behind all of that immigration shit. He's the one with like the Muslim ban, which is most definitely coming back.
yeah. But you also and that's the thing too is that that's where the Supreme Court's going to be very interesting because again, remember he tried a Muslim ban, but it got knocked down in the district courts.
Right.
And I can't remember if the Supreme Court even bothered to hear that one.
I don't know. It just went away.
Yeah, because I think the Supreme Court was like, no, that's not worth our time, and so the original ruling stood, which is like you can't identify a specific religion and ban it. Like that goes against the First Amendment. And
hey man, that's what they want to do now,
Constitution.
except they want to do them all.
Right. And we've talked about that, and it's going to be, eventually it's going to be.
More cabinet people. Good God. There was another one.
Oh, who else? Yeah, who else did he bring up? It's
like the CIA guy. Oh, Kushner's dad, Jared Kushner's dad.
Of course.
The pardoned felon.
Yeah.
Multiple time over, was in jail. Trump pardoned him, and now he has put him in charge of, I don't know. I don't know. Something.
He's not. No. He's not. He's not appointed to the transition team, but
No.
I don't know. Maybe he's the ambassador to Germany. Well, in
Jared Kushner, his dad.
But it's
Charles for the U ambassador to France.
Oh, even better.
That's why I went, wow. Charles. So it's Charles and then Jared. God, you have got the most white names ever.
Chuck and Jerry.
Good old Chuck. Jar. Yeah, that was the other one. Like, this dude has no experience doing any of that. Can he even get into France? Because he's been pardoned, he's not a felon anymore?
I guess, but I don't know if foreign countries have to acknowledge that or not. Like,
we've talked about Trump. Can those countries literally go, no?
Technically, yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because
God, that would be
a president.
beautiful.
A president is not a monarch. I mean, they are the head of state, but they're not considered like
a king,
all powerful.
Right. Like Britain.
Yeah. Well, and,
I can't. Why do we have? Never mind.
Well, no, but
I'm not going there.
I was going to say it's where even amongst the Windsors, they don't have Prince Andrew doing a whole lot of speaking tours right now.
Oh.
Like, so
No.
they even get it. It's like if you fucked up, you get put in the closet and that's where you stay
Forever.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, go away.
Yeah, you're not going to represent us anymore.
You've lost all privileges.
Yeah. So it's just it is sad in that I get the idea behind it because that's what MAGA wants is they want to drain the swamp, so they're putting in these people who are they're taking non-traditional people and putting them in. But the problem with that,
like, man, we are so, look at that. He's an everyday man.
Right.
He's not a politician.
But the sad part about that is we already have an example of when you have an unqualified individual in a role and a catastrophic thing happens.
Yes.
As with like COVID, and we had a head of state who was not prepared.
Or
to deal
Katrina.
with it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Sorry.
Exactly.
That
yeah.
That's a little. Yeah.
But
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Obama was president when that.
He was out golfing. Yeah, because he wasn't president.
Yeah, exactly.
He was a senator from Illinois.
And he was probably golfing.
In Illinois.
Far away from the presidency.
Yeah.
Far away.
But, that's just...
Right. You can't even... With all the advisors, he does not have advisors anymore.
No.
Like, he just has people who can be like, yes, sir. Yes, sir, master.
Yeah, they're gonna have, it's going to be Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
What are we doing?
They'll have interns looking to doing all of the shit.
Yeah. So it's
whatever paperwork needs to be done, or.
But that's one of those things. And on our TikTok feeds, it's a big thing of all these. I'm not gonna say people in the know, but like people who watch the news and they're going like, and I tell you what, like the guy who did that a couple of years ago, who did the chart, like the dad who was like the fuck around and find the chart.
Yes.
That guy should be like have his own show now.
Yeah.
And like just plotting out these things, like whether it's the tariffs or these supposed cabinet appointments,
You're
like
just right here fucking around,
right, and then
fucking around, and then you know what
and then whenever a crisis comes up, like okay, now we're finding out, and that's again coming back to the China thing, like that's
right. There's a crisis now, and he's not even president.
Right, that's caused by his rhetoric that is going to. Could, in theory, shut down our telecommunications, all of our anything that is computer based could come to a standstill until we're able to figure out new trade deals.
And we haven't talked about Russia yet, because Putin's being awful quiet right now. Yes.
Well, I think he's. My guess is
what I've been saying for months now is he's waiting.
Right, he's amassing resources and allies to once he knows he's going to have a clear path through NATO to launch his offensive and take as much of Ukraine as he can.
That's
minimum.
That's if no, because he's again gathering resources. Because they're like, oh, his army has got to be down. No, he's still getting.
Well, it's also going to take him time to get the North Koreans weaned off of
porn. Right. And now South Korea apparently tried. What would have happened then?
Well, we're
okay.
That's the next segment.
Okay. I'm just sorry. I was going around the globe there and got to. That,
right. Wow. Yeah. But no, it is. Coming.
Go ahead.
Coming back to here is that you have some countries that are.
I can't believe one human being
are being proactive, and then there's others that are holding back and trying to see what's going on. But if you take going back to China, with Xi is that so if we cut off those, if China cuts off those vital materials, then
is she a president?
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, but like president for life.
Yeah,
at this point.
But he's president. He's what Trump aspires to be.
Yeah, but in China, as long as he's in favor with the party, so.
Trump wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah, kind of the way that like Gorbachev was. As long as the party's behind you, then you're good. But they can't, other than their recent financial crisis. He's moved China into the postmodern age. So, and then now it's that you cut off the United States from this. Eventually, they will outpace us.
No, they'll outpace everyone. Yeah,
and it won't take that long. So once they're there, Taiwan's for their taking.
Elon could buy anything.
Yeah, he could, but unfortunately, he doesn't use his money for good.
But he doesn't, because if he did, everything would be cool.
Yeah, nobody in the United States would need to work.
Right. Everybody would be happy.
Yeah, we could have, androids doing all the shit work.
Right.
Yeah.
Everything.
Correct.
It's utopia. God damn it. That man is too rich. You know what my son said? Unhealthy rich.
Yeah.
He was I got a friend whose parents are unhealthy rich. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use that.
The following segment has been brought to you by Whatever Lola Wants. Go to WLWPrivateChefs.com for information to reserve top quality chef and restaurant services in the Chicagoland area. The Po' Boy Podcast is a production of Pulpery Media, produced and edited by Ben Grimion, marketing by Brock Ryder, graphic design by Beck Ryder and Ben Grimion, music by the Heisenberg Compensators.